Hey, we back though. Hey, hey, give it a try. Down, man, rest in peace, Donnell, man. Donnell used to love this shit. Donnell used to love this shit. Oh my God, man. Damn. You know this really how, in my opinion, excuse my voice, I done lost my voice. Turn the music down. I lost my voice, I just asthma, whoop my ass, this weather changing. But this really how, in my opinion, how God talked to us, and even how our loved ones talk to us from another life, from another world, right? It's through the music. Music is everlasting, it's timeless. It's incredible, but man, DC, what up? You already know what it is. We back. Smoking section, high thoughts. Been a lot of shit going on. I'ma run through it. I got like this much battery. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, but we lit. So look, how you been? How everything been? Like I said, excuse my voice. And look, I got all the shit coming in, the mic, the lavalier mics, and all of that shit. More cameras, more crew. We build. We just rebuild. And it's all good. Sometimes you gotta destroy to rebuild. So look, this movie. This weekend I went to go see this movie, not Moana or Wicked. Heard that was good though, shout out to my girl. But I had to go see Denzel. Nigga, you know I'm a Denzel dude, like ain't no secret. Denzel was my guy. And so I had to go see Gladiator 2. A lot of people, big Gladiator fans, so they was like concerned. And then you looking on YouTube and Google and all these other different websites, and you see more and more people got little weird ass comments about the movie, or it's boring, it's this and that. Man, first of all, how the fuck can Gladiator be boring? Part 1, part 2, part 50. It's Gladiators. Niggas gonna die. It's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. It's gonna be a lot of crazy shit. So I say, damn, what is this really about? So I went to go see for myself. First of all, I wouldn't give a fuck what y'all told me, because this Denzel, I'm going to go see it. And I went to go see it, and it made sense. As soon as I saw it, it made sense. Like, so, let's just break it down. First of all, when I'm watching the first couple of minutes, I'm like, damn, this is a little bit like the last show, right? The same plot, right? I ain't gonna give it away, but similar plot in the beginning. Something like that, but they play it safe. But as soon as Denzel came on the screen, he stole the fucking movie. I'm talking about he ain't said a word. As soon as he came on the screen, you knew what time it was. It was Denzel. And you say, damn, can Denzel be in some shit like this? Like, is he gonna be Denzel? Is he gonna give you the Training Day Denzel, or Malcolm X, or Hurricane? Or is he gonna give you, what's the joke when his son was dead? John Q. He ain't give you none of that. Denzel was totally different, in a whole different type of way, and incredible. Denzel really gotta be top 3, and he ain't 3 or 2. What shit I ain't saying right. Top 3, he ain't 2 or 3. Hey, Denzel 1-on-1, man. I love Pacino, I love De Niro. Whoever you say, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn. Don't ever put Will Smith in no conversation with nobody I'm naming right now. Philip Seymour Hoffman. It's so many great actors. Rest his soul. It's so many great actors. What's my man, Jeffrey Wright from DC? Oh man, but it's them. Oh shit, Daniel Day-Lewis. It's them, and then Denzel. Now some niggas can do characters better. Some people can do this, that, third. But Denzel was just Den fucking Zel. Man, he showed that shit in this movie. So salute to Denzel. I automatically knew why they was mad though. All the bloggers, all the vloggers, or whatever the fuck you call them on YouTube. I'm gonna guess I'm on YouTube now too. But I understood what it was about, and it was nothing but racism. And I'm gonna tell you this, I like my racists loud and proud, nigga. If you don't like me, nigga, put your hood on, or shave your head off, and get a little tattoo. Let me know who you are so I can punch you in your shit if you need to go down to that. Let me know who you are. Anybody, any enemy of mine, let me know who you are so I can identify you. I don't want you thinking, You right here and you got the ups on me. And the whole time I'm thinking you my friend. Cause you ain't got the ups on me. You just a snake. You just a bitch. If you right beside me, or if you right behind me and you supposed to be my man or my homegirl or whatever you call it, but really you lining me up, you not doing me nothing. One of my mentees just got me for $150 today. $150 yesterday. Right? So you ain't working me. You ain't working me because that money was going to a good cause. And you finessed. Cool, you got 150, but things gonna multiply always over here on this side, and even we got like we doing right now, doing it ourselves. But you ain't getting over on nobody where you fuck them over. You really fucking yourself over because karma, God, universe is always in alignment, and everything always gonna handle itself. I ain't even got to worry about the small work. So I was so proud of Denzel. But I thought it was crazy that these people was coming on these blogs and they hate him, but really they hate him because of black man. And again, I ain't gonna tell you the movie, but the black man is in a movie like Gladiator and he is the nigga. I know y'all looking for Russell Crowe #2. I know y'all looking for the next great white star. No disrespect or nothing like that. But Denzel is the GOAT, nigga. He ain't going nowhere and he commanded respect. And shout out to Ridley Scott, a hell of a movie, hell of a director movie. Denzel just did amazing shit, man. And I ain't get to see piano lessons yet, but I do respect the media run that his family been on, his two boys. Been doing incredible Malcolm and oh man, I feel fucked up because now I gotta say Denzel's son. I just can't think of his name. John David. So yeah, you know, salute to them for holding their own. And I know what that's like, putting your stick in the ground and wanting to be respected and known for your shit and nobody else's. And that's what real men do. That's what real people do. You don't sit around and hold on to nobody else to claim the fame. You go get your own shit. You stick your own shit. Make your own name. And so that's what it's all about. So salute to them guys. Make sure you check out Piano Lesson and definitely go see Gladiator 2. I think I can take my goddaughter and my nieces to go see that Moana Jones and shit like that. So I never seen none of that type of cartoon shit. I'm gonna try to go check it out and get hip to that shit, man. We got a few things to cover. I already done been rambling about nothing, but listen, Drake fans, woo! This nigga Kendrick, I told you my voice God can't use, that was a terrible woo. But have y'all been watching this shit? So let me, last weekend, or this weekend just passed, Kendrick drops a surprise project called G and X. I think it's called G and X. Now a lot of people like, oh, I don't know, it don't sound like this. He could have went whatever way. He had the biggest song in the world. He could have made commercial songs. We seen him do that loyalty. We seen him make them type of songs. We seen him do the Pimp a Butterfly type shit. So he could go either way he wants to go. He went West Coast. How you do West Coast? He went West Coast with that shit and he did it for the West. He put a shitload of people on from the West. West Coast producers, West Coast rappers, West Coast singers. And he brought that vibe for them. He made sure he gave back to them because they stood behind him when he needed them. And so he made sure he did the same thing and reciprocated that energy. And you gotta love that. That's what a real general do. But he took a couple shots and he ain't do nothing too crazy, but he threw a little to Snoop, little love tap to Wayne. Listen, Wayne, I know you put out the tweet. I wish I had, you know, I gotta get the editing shit together. But I know you put the little tweet out where you said what you said and what did I do? Nigga, you bitched about not getting the Super Bowl the whole time and never said nothing to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You never said salute, you never said nothing. He said Nas the only one to show them love. Of course, Hov gave him the spot. So it's just so crazy now that we looking at what we looking at. I love Wayne to death. You know I love Wayne to death. I just came on here and talked about how I love Wayne to death. But Wayne got to chill the fuck out. Because to be honest with you, I really don't know if Wayne want that type of problem. Be real with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. And Wayne is a hell of, it's gonna be a good one, but I don't know. So we know Kendrick could go either way with this shit. He could go, right? He chose to do this shit for the West. And so I love that. But now that opens up the door for people to say little criticisms. I don't know, man. I don't really like the beats. I don't really like this or that. Cool. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Move past it. It's food I eat. The shit ain't my favorite. I move past it. Another nigga might love it. That don't mean I gotta like it. What Jay-Z say, what you eat don't make me shit. And so that's a fact. So, but Kendrick was saying some shit on here, man. We're like, man, he got songs, the Blue Dodgers jump. the squabble up, hey, squabble up, hey, squabble up, hey, squabble up. Hey. He got the motherfucker, the Man in the Arena is an incredible song. He got that, he redid that Tupac jump, Reincarnated. Oh my God. So he got jumps, man. I mean, the first song on here, Whacked Out Murals, just incredible shit. Now, by this point, you done seen 1,000 reviews on the Kendrick project, so ain't no need for me to go down that road. But if you've been watching that shit, this nigga's in another zone. Like, even if you don't like the music, whatever you feel, you gotta respect the zone here. Drake literally begged him to drop. Remember the song? He came out, he talking shit. Oh man, please don't go missing. Please don't take forever to respond. He begged him to do it. He begged him to do this to him. What Jay-Z said? Don't make me do it to you, Dunny, because I overdo it. So this ain't confused for just rap music. Nigga, like, that's what these young niggas don't understand. Like, if we want to go there, I'm going to go there. This is the art of war. You know what I mean? Destroy your enemy completely. Like, this is Sun Tzu shit. This is the art of war. This is 48 laws of power shit. Like, it got to happen like this. And that's what he asked for. So that's what you're going to get. So look, I'm going down this, I'm going down. I couldn't believe when I heard him sample that motherfucking Nas jump. I think that was Man on the Ring. I said, damn, is this a shot at Cole? Remember Cole had that Let Nas Down shit, and they all compared Cole to Kendrick. And then he said, man, I must have let Wayne down. But he got the Nas, my locks is getting long. He got the Nas sample. I say, damn, is he throwing a little at Cole? And Cole been kind of quiet. But really, Cole was about to drop a new project, a little mixtape. And Kendrick just stepped all on that motherfucker. You ain't heard nothing about it. Nobody's even talking about that shit. He dropped a song the same day, all this other shit. Nobody's even mentioning that shit. So masterful shit. Like, this is what happens. Like, y'all niggas fucked with the wrong one. It's just clear y'all fucked with the wrong one. And that's what happens when you try to bully a nigga. Oh, he little, this, that, he that. You try to bully a nigga, and now you get your ass with belt to ass, Drake. And that's just what's happening. But what's so crazy is all the momentum that's going on around this shit, you still got the same thing like that Gladiator shit. Now here come the ratings, here come the blogs. Because Drake has been their cash cow for 10 years. They got the relationship with Drake. Kendrick is somewhere by himself with his wife and kids, somewhere doing yoga, meditating, doing push-ups and shit at the shooting range. Drake been out here. Drake is at all the parties, he had all the drinks, he had the after parties, he had the jump with the little kids and all that shit. So it's cool and they love him. So now here come that, okay, Pitchfork rating 6.6. Let me tell you something. We don't give a fuck about no Pitchfork. You ain't hear mustard. You ain't see motherfucking McDonald's posted that shit. You don't see this shit Squabble Up is on ESPN. You don't see that NFL is using Kendrick body and putting Lamar Jackson face on it. Y'all don't understand what the fuck is going on. This is the culture, my nigga. No one gives a fuck about a Pitchfork. No one gives a fuck about Rotten Tomatoes and all these other shit. Who gives a fuck about your rating system? We not coming to y'all from the fuck your Billboard, fuck your Grammy, fuck whatever. Now we will take it. I'd take a number one album. Rapper, nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd take a number one album. Top 200. I'd take a Grammy, I'd take an Oscar. I love that shit. I want that shit, but I'm with whatever. Nigga, as long as the people love me. As long as the people outside tell me, Floyd, you the GOAT. As long as the people outside say, man, pat me on my back and say, man, we love you for what you do. That's it. Who gives a fuck about your ratings at 6.6? This is all political. They gave him a 6.6. Well, for a throwaway project, I think that's pretty great because if you ask me, this is not the album that everybody's like, Kendrick gonna come. No. Just wait. I don't know if he's gonna drop it after the Super Bowl. Will he drop it after the Super Bowl or before? Maybe if I was him, I would drop it right after the Super Bowl. I would go at the Super Bowl, do a bunch of hits, then do that new shit, maybe Euphoria, Not Like Us, Squabble Up, Man in the Arena, since he's literally gonna be in an arena. And as soon as it's over, I would drop a surprise album with all the hits, with all the shit niggas wanna hear, with all the features, with all the just belt to ass. Pressure. And then I would announce a new world tour day. Go on a world tour with Not Like Us, nigga. Since you want to be a bitch. Because if you haven't heard, the last thing, So they say Drake done went and filed a lawsuit, not against Kendrick Lamar, but it's a cease and desist for the Not Like Us record. And in the lawsuit he put against his own record label, Universal Music Group. Now, if you know, Kendrick his label is under Interscope, right? It's a partner with Interscope, and Drake's is over there with, I think it's directly with Universal, but you know he in bed with Lucien Grange, and everybody got butthurt when Kanye started saying shit about Lucien Grange, but that's because this is a very powerful motherfucker in the music industry. And so when niggas was looking at Drake do them throwaways on YouTube and Instagram, and he's putting out the little 16 gigs that went nowhere, he's putting out little visuals and shit like that, it's real conspicuous. It's like, what's going on? Well, this was going on. He obviously was at odds with the record label. Now, if you know, a lot of people do know, Drake had a deal with the record label for a long time, a lifetime deal, where basically they made him right under a billionaire type shit, like, you know, $400 to $600 million, if not more, right? Just for that deal alone. That's your publishing, that's everything. That's why he's on tour every other fucking weekend, because he gotta be. Because they own his ass, nigga. Like, this is what happens. When you, and Jay-Z tried to bring niggas in, Tidal, this and that. No, he wanted to do the deal with Apple Music. Fuck Hove over on that shit, right? Okay, so this is the type of shit that people behind the scenes don't really be knowing what's going on. But we say, I still feel entitled. Man, shut the fuck up. You had the opportunity to be a owner in a minority-owned business that actually brought the power back to the artist and made sure niggas got paid more than 0.0003 cents on the dollar. But you wanted to worry about your pockets and go be a billionaire. Cool, you a billionaire now. But now they fucking you over. And so now you're like, oh man, my record label, because I'm negotiating, my record label is conspiring against me. It's a win-win for them. If your song was popular, if that push-ups and all that shit, if them Jones Family Matters, if that shit would have popped off, you think the record label would have like stopped your motion to promote Kendrick? Who the fuck difference do it matter to them? Money is money. So if Kendrick's shit go on, if your shit go on, they want all that shit. So if you send the record label put bots and fake streams and fake this and fake that to make Kendrick shit pop, niggas are singing this shit word for word around the world. Every video, every sports event, everything, every concert, everywhere you go, it's Not Like Us. That's not a bot. That's not a fake. That's real life. I've been there. I've seen it. Everybody who's watching this has seen it. And your grandmother, the preacher at church is saying they not like us. It's a fact. It's not a myth. It's a fact. Why wouldn't they do that for push-ups if it was good? Why wouldn't they do that for Family Matters if it was good? If it was that good, right? So they didn't do that. The whole Kendrick put out a bunch of songs. Why was Not Like Us the song they decided to get behind? So I digress. Now he's suing the record label and saying that they conspired against him to make him lose. Man, get the fuck out of here. What is it? The braids? He cut the braids off. Oh shit, this nigga is in this nigga here. He doing streams. Oh, you can't get me out the game with fairy tales. Why you not over here with Kai Cenat, my nigga, if you gonna go to a stream? Why you ain't at Sway in the morning? Why you not fucking with nobody from our culture? Because he never been part of the culture. And this time I'm gonna wrap it up. Well, let me make sure I ain't got nothing else I'm missing. So look, this really show who Drake really is, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. And when Kendrick said he was a colonizer, man, I don't think that he could have predicted. Well, maybe he did, because he did predict it. This nigga is the definition of it. So what were the colonizers? Well, think about this. America was colonized by some foreigners, right? Refugees, people that was basically kicked out of England, kicked out of Europe, rather, right? They come over here, they banished. These is what Trump say, they sent in the criminals, they're sending this, they're sending that. That's what that was. They sent them over this motherfucker. Okay, now, the natives that was already here, which consisted of what you consider Native Americans or Indians, and the Africans that was over here, right? The Moors and whoever else. They were already here building for years, man, maybe hundreds of years. Mansa Musa and them, they traveled all over the world and found these places. This shit was not discovered. That's a whole nother conversation. Because I want you to know, that though we went through 400 or 500 years of slavery, there were absolutely black people in America before this shit happened, before they came over and colonized this shit. And so that's what Cannibal Drake did, right? Music is already going in America. Hip hop is already thriving in America. So he come, here's some foreigner. And just like them, we embrace him. Oh, he made good hooks. Oh, he can sing. He talented, he cool. Boom. What happens? Just like that, man, Drake goes and flips it up on us. Now all of a sudden he's this mob boss gangster because he's rich now, he's up. Now he is out of line, right? Doing whatever the fuck he wants to do, using and exploiting niggas whenever it's convenient, right? And then when shit hits the fan, when he feel like his tight grip, when he feel like his place in hip hop, his place in culture is fading away, you call the law. Never in hip hop. Imagine if Jay-Z would have sued Nas for Ether. Or imagine if Nas would have sued Jay-Z for saying he fucked his baby mother in the backseat of his car. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, I'm talking too much. My motherfucking lungs is, I'm trying. I'm gonna wrap it up. You get my point though. It's never happened in hip hop. It never, Boogie Down Productions. Come the fuck on, man. What type of sucker shit is that? Then you got people, you could tell the Drake fans, cause they in the comments, no, y'all have to read this and Universal was wrong, Drake's right. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. This is hip hop, nigga. Get your ass in the booth. Get your ass on that microphone and go put this shit down, but you's a bitch. And so that's not what he's gonna do. You're a colonizer, just like these colonizers did right here. As soon as they felt like they weren't gonna be the majority, all of a sudden, we have to close the gates, the borders. These are the same borders y'all came across. Don't forget, what y'all gotta do with Ancestry.com, 23andMe, you forgot you not from this motherfucker either? So y'all decide that because you don't have your power like you used to, you don't got your influence like you used to, because people not falling for your bullshit like they used to. Now it's time to go to the law. Lawsuit, lock niggas up, whatever you want to do. This is the same old song and I'm sick of it. Like I said, I like my motherfucking enemies loud and proud. Not this bullshit right here. And if you never forget it, well, if you never knew it, now you know it. Look at what's going on. We thought that the ghostwriting shit was going to get them out the way. You thought not like us, but this right here should be the nail in the motherfucking coffin. Because when it's back to the wall, all that gangster shit went out the window, and he called the law. You wanna cease and desist on a Like That record? Oh, what, you ain't like that record? Kendrick told you this shit a while ago, and Drake said it was fairy tales, it was bullshit. He said cease and desist, that's for pussies or this or that, all this shit. And now we're looking at it in real time, what he doing. So, if this your God, pray to another one. Hey, I'm gonna wrap it up because my motherfucking lungs is fucked up. I got no battery left, and I made my point. Till next time, smoking section, outdoors. Salute.